Well, President Trump is expected to sign an executive order aimed at reforming policing in the United States coming up tomorrow. That order has been described as relatively tame, indicating the White House would rather leave much of the heavy lifting on police misconduct to Congress. CNN's Jim Acosta takes a look.
That it's no longer reasonable.
Facing a growing backlash to his handling of the protests after the death of George Floyd, President Trump told reporters he was disturbed by the police shooting death of Rayshard Brooks that led to a weekend of unrest in Atlanta.
I thought it was a terrible situation, very disturbing.
On police reform, the president is trying to have it both ways, insisting he will curb officer misconduct while stressing a law and order message.
The overall goal is we want law and order. It's about justice also. And it's about safety.
On Tuesday, the president is expected to sign an executive order making incremental changes, like creating a database to track police misconduct and adding more mental health professionals to law enforcement agencies.
There's many communities that are violent, and we want to quell those violence, and we also want to allow for safe and peaceful atmosphere. The only way you can do that is to bring the police and the community together.
It's unclear whether the president will support a nationwide ban on police chokeholds, something his fellow Republicans are pushing.
There are other aspects of it that we can be more clear on, like the chokehold. This is a policy whose time has come and gone.
2 weeks after the administration violently cleared out Lafayette Square for the president's church photo op, Mr. Trump is still tearing into the protesters, tweeting, "Many Democrats want to defund and abolish police departments. How crazy." The administration appears to be following the president's lead, taking down a Black Lives Matter banner and even a pride flag at the U.S. Embassy in South Korea. Democratic leaders say the president is twisting their positions.
I will simply say, as I have always said, nobody is going to defund the police. We can restructure the police forces, restructure, reimagine policing. That is what we're going to do. The fact of the matter is the police have a role to play.